Hi everyone, welcome to the weekly review of my daughter's ABLE account. ABLE stands for Achieving a Better Life Experience, and it's an investment/checking account for people with disabilities. And given my daughter does have a disability, I am keeping her money in an ABLE account versus, let's say, a 529. The good news about the ABLE account is that you can also use it for the exact same expenses as a 529, which is all educational expenses, but it gives you a lot more flexibility in terms of using the money as well just to take care of the individual with disability. So you can use the money for housing, transportation, food, clothing. So right now my kiddo is 5 years old, so I don't know if intellectually education will be in the future for her. If she does develop intellectually to a level where she can handle school, especially college, of course, I would, happily support that and get her into school, or if it's a trade school or some sort of certification program. It all depends on how she develops intellectually and what she's going to be able to do. But again, I can use this money for anything to take care of her. The way I'm looking at the funds in this account is purely like a 401k for her. So I'm just really looking at it more as a long-term investment account. So all of her expenses, I just cash flow from my W-2 job. So I'm not touching any of the money in the ABLE account to care for her, although technically I could. I am just leaving it as purely as an investment account. So balance on the account is $39,293.86. So really loving the growth on the ABLE account. I've already hit the total contributions maximum for 2024. That was $18,000 because I rolled over her 529 to the ABLE this year. So I started a sinking fund just to get ahead of investing for 2025 once I'm able to contribute directly to the ABLE account again. So let's move over to the sinking fund that I started. I have it in my Ally savings account. It's an online high yield savings account, and it allows you to create buckets. So one of the buckets that I created was the ABLE account, the sinking fund. As you can see here, the balance on that is $3,163.26. Yes, you are seeing that correctly because I put the money back. So for those who have been around for the past maybe 2 or 3 weeks, I did mention that I quote unquote borrowed 2000 from my kiddo's ABLE sinking fund because I wanted to just invest more in the market because I'm trying to get my brokerage account up to a certain balance. So I just wanted to put some extra money. So I borrowed the money. And plus I had a check that was supposed to be coming in the mail for some scammers. Anyway, long story short, the check came, everything cleared, and I put the $2,000 back. So let's go ahead and look at deposits for the past week. So as you see here, there's two. On August 26th, I put in $12.50. And then on August 28th, I put in $2,000. That's the $2,000 as you see here on August 16th that I borrowed to invest. And I just feel so good that I put that money back. I just want to make sure that, yes, probably I shouldn't have quote unquote borrowed it, but I just want to make sure that money that I am setting aside for my kiddos investment is staying that way and not being messed with. So again, feel really good about this. So the aspirational balance or target amount that I have on the sinking fund, which is 3,300, I am now 95% towards that goal. It's going to be very small amounts going into the ABLE sinking fund from now through the end of the year because I do have a more aggressive investment goal for my brokerage account. So as you see here, outside of the $2,000 that I put back, I only put $12.50 for the week. So not a substantial amount of money, but every penny counts, every dollar you put in counts. So you just do the best you can under the circumstances that you're given. So when January 1st, 2025 rolls around, I'm going to deposit the entire balance here into our ABLE account So depending on how the stock market goes, gosh, if I end at, let's say, $39,000 in her Able account in December, once I add this, then the balance will go into the 40s, which is really amazing. And then I will just continue to keep on contributing directly into the Able account for the remainder of the year of 2025. But that's future thinking. I tend to do that a lot. That's future thinking. Right now, I just need to focus on just making small incremental deposits into her sinking fund for now through the end of the year. And then when I make my 2025 financial goals, which I'm going to share with you all here, I will see what the financial goal for the Able account will be. All right, that is all I have for you this week. So happy to see her sinking fund back up to the 3,000s, which is where it was always supposed to be. And I'll catch you next week. Bye.